Hi, I'm David. Now, usually I always cook by myself at home. So today I'll be showing you that I'll be making ribs, bok choy, and fried rice all by myself. My parents aren't here, of course, so I cut everything by myself. The chicken, I made the fried rice, which is cooking right there. Right there, yes, right there. And some vegetables from my mom's garden. Now, I'll just be cooking. Hi, now this is what I have. Some spare ribs, but I'm going to pan fry them, not barbecue fry. So this is Asian style. Well, I need some gingers. I cut. Yeah, I cut them myself. And some oyster sauce. This is my favorite, the Panda Express kind of, oyster sauce. I add a little salt and a little soy sauce. For the fried rice, I get about half a cup of chicken, some parsley, green onions if you like, beans to make it more healthy, and 2 eggs. For the bok choy, I just grab about this much and some cloves of garlic. We also need some oil. Any kind will do, but olive oil is not okay though. This is vegetable oil. And the materials I need is this thing, a spatula, and 2 pans, or 3 if you want to cook at the same time. Now, as Asian people, we cook the temperature at high, so we'll set both of them to high. Now, at the same time, while they're both heating up, add oil. Just add a little bit, like about a teaspoon. Now, just sit right there. Now, we'll be starting the bok choy and the beef first. Because the rice is cooking right now, it'll take at least 20 to 30 minutes to finish because it's just 1 cup. Now, as this heat up, just wait for 2 or 1 minute. Now, this will be the fried rice pan, and this will be the bok choy pan. Now, it's been 2 minutes. We'll add the bok choy first. Here's the bok choy. Oh yeah, put garlic first. Now, you just let it simmer there, while the garlic, which is right here, has to turn brown on one side. So that way you know the nutrients from the garlic get into the oil, I think. Now, I'm a 13-year-old, and I cook. I've been cooking since I was 6 years old. Okay, it's brown enough. We add the bok choy. This one's ready, so I add the beef. Always add the big pieces first. You hear them sizzling. Awesome. Now for this one, you gotta cover up, so that way the steam will stay inside and the vegetables will cook longer. Cook better, I don't know. Okay, I'm Asian. I barely think. See, the beef smells good. The fried rice, the rice is ready. I'll just move over here. Oh crap, the camera is kind of holding. Okay. Just put it into a bowl. Plug. Okay, just wait. I don't know how much time it'll take to cook this, but just wait until one side is brown, like this. Just turn it over. So that's when you know one side is done. And the blood has rising to the top of the meat. Now for the baby bok choy, they have rising down. So that's when you know they're cooked. Now pot it up again. Now just wait until this is done. Then you add some salt and some any kind of ingredients you probably want. Okay, the beef is almost done. Now, it looks fine from the outside, but from the inside it's still pink. I want them well done. So all you have to do is just keep cooking them until you see a little black marks on it. Which you know it's kind of overcooked, but that's the delicious part when you cook this kind of meat. Okay, the bok choy is done. Now, the way you can tell if it's done, if you took a piece of it and see if they're really soft on the stem. Now, the stem is usually hardened when they're not finished cooking yet, like they're raw. You just feel a little crunchy inside as you taste into it. It's finished. Just add a little salt if you want, but only while it's cooking. Now move this stuff. Turn off the fire. Now the bok choy is done. Okay, the beef is almost done. Now flip it over again. You see there's a little crisp right here. A little crisp. Too bad the camera can't really see it. Turn it over. It's only been at least 3 minutes. Now these are small pieces, so they'll be easier to cook. If you want to cook large pieces, like with 4 bones, you'll probably take at least 20 minutes or 10 minutes to cook. But not on one side. I mean the whole cooking process, you know. All you need is a plate, of course. It's almost finished. And it's finished. But the only way to know that if you cut it open. I'll be using a butcher knife, but it's kind of hard doing it with one hand. It's finished. Now you only know when it's finished when you cut it open and see if it's not pink. They are all done. I'll be starting the fried rice. Turn on high heat. Now you gotta separate them, because when you mix it all in one, it'll just be like a pot of mixed up cookie dough. So I'll just add the eggs first. Now this is a non-stick fry pan, so I don't need oil. But for the bok choy I do. Now I'll be using a spatula. At the same time while it's cooking, you want to like scrambled eggs. Okay, the eggs are done. I put them in another bowl. Now I'll add the chicken. Now leave the eggs, you know, the mixed up eggs, leave it. Just add some chicken. Remember, this is a ½ pound of chicken. Now at the same time, while it's cooking, add the beans. Now the beans has a lot of starch, so it'll take a long as chicken to cook. I have no idea what I'm saying still, but hey, it's just my dad. He uses bad grammar all the time, so it's stuck in my head. Like that. Now just keep cooking until the chicken is white. Beans has a lot of starch, of course. Add a little oil if you want, even though one's cooking. I'm not a professional cook, it's just that I cook at a young age. Of course, you'll understand me if you know what I'm thinking. The beans are almost ready. Then I add the eggs. It's just 2 eggs. So, yeah. Now at the same time I add the rice. This is at least 3 cups of rice. Well, this is too much vegetables, but maybe add 5 cups of rice next time. Now I know the beans are undercooked, but remember it has a lot of starch. And since I add rice to it, it has more starch in it. Now I know you don't like beans sometimes, but this is the way my mom's, I have no other ingredients. These are the only ingredients I can add. So this is just a healthy kind of fried rice, if you want. Now, I want them to taste the brown. So, I recommend this oyster sauce if you want to be sticky. Now, if you don't, you gotta either add brown sugar or soy sauce. But I don't have any brown sugar, so I'll just add the oyster sauce for stickiness. At least about 2 or 3 tablespoons, and a little soy sauce, about 1 spoon. Soy sauce has a lot of flavor in it, so don't add too much. Keep mixing until you see every clump of rice color brown. Now it may smell weird if you're a kid, but as a parent, but even though I'm not, I'm only 13, well, it smells a little weird to me. Just keep doing this until you smell sugar. Or the bean fried rice. Something. Almost finished. Now just leave it here and keep stirring. Okay, it's only been 2 minutes. This thing cooks really fast. Okay, just turn off the heat. Now add it to the same bowl where you put your rice in. I think it's this. Well, I don't remember. Wait. Yeah. It looks like it doesn't fit in this bowl, but it does. It's all the way to the top. This is only for 1 to 3 people servings. Okay, I don't know why I said there, but yeah, whatever. Finish my rice. Now, if you want, you could add some these seasonings. I'm using a different camera because I just ran out of memory space. Here's the beef, fried rice, some baby bok choy.